once again on the Watchalong podcast. I am, as always, your host, Andrew, here with the Triple J of podcasting, John, Justin, and Jordan. How you guys doing, fellas?
What's up, dog? How you doing?
Feeling good?
Feeling good, feeling good. That's what we like to hear. We are back this week with another special episode. We're going to deviate off the 98 to give you guys a little peek back on some of our favorite stuff. We did a, what did we do? Rumble 92 a while back, and we had a lot of fun with that, so we figured we'd give you guys another special app. Right off the top, we want to thank you guys for listening. Thanks for sharing, Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff. You know, like, share, let us know what you're thinking, let us know what you're drinking. Today's episode, In Your House 8, Beware of Dog, which should be then re-subtitled A Complete Fucking Shit Show.
Yeah.
This is the infamous power outage. A lot of crazy stuff. They had to refund a lot of pay-per-view money. They had to redo the matches later on in the week and give them away on television for free. It's a mess.
Oh, wow. Okay. I did not know any of this. All right.
Yep. So that's why we chose this one. We figured we'd give you one of the best things ever. Now we're going to show you one of the worst things ever.
I think going forward, we should focus on the worst things ever, because we're going to be, season 1 is going to be, 1998. And wow, there's a lot of bad wrestling in 1998. There's also a lot of iconic moments, right? Things that we're not going to talk a lot during. And I think that it's just more fun. If we get drunk,
yeah.
Well, to get drunk and hate.
Let's have a couple drinks. Yeah, exactly. All right.
So we don't have the actual rules going this episode, right? We don't have the actual. But I think we should.
Not necessarily.
No,
we're in the. So guess what? When I see it, I'm going to call it out. We're going to.
Yeah, I think what we established before was just,
If it happens.
I'll drink to that. I'll drink to that. So you started
maybe a free for all. Actually,
yeah.
The pay-per-view, back in the day, the pre-show for the pay-per-views were called free for alls. So maybe that's what we started calling these.
Yeah, sort of a free for all. I think we sort of establish our own rules for the specific event. So I don't know how much it actually happens, but anytime, I would imagine something that might pop up is drink on technical difficulties in this particular episode, not to throw one out there before you actually watch, but
I think they edited it properly so you don't see the power outage, but they talk about it and stuff, so we'll kind of know it's happening.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't know the specifics, right?
Things will get wonky for a second.
And with any of these that we do, I think the rules will be based on the actual presentation of the pay-per-view, whatever it is.
Yep, exactly. Good point. All right, and this is another short one. It's only an hour and 50 minutes, so perfect. That's about what we're looking at. So if everybody ready, and they got their cocks up?
We're ready. They're ready to go.
Get your cock up and loaded.
All right, so just so everyone knows, we're on In Your House, Season 2, Episode 3. Give you a second to get there. Pause the pod. Get your guts going. And we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, play.
The World Wrestling Federation for over
50 years.
All right. 50 years.
Oh, that logo, though.
Yeah.
That logo is fire, dude.
It's tight.
No doubt about that.
Shawn Michaels is a home wrecker.
That's right.
Who was that?
Hide your kids, hide your wife.
We don't know. It's a mystery, John.
Oh. Woo.
Uh-oh.
It's the British Bulldog's wife. What?
He didn't.
This is legit. This is why people say that wrestling is man soap opera.
What's the character assassination?
Holy fucking shit.
No, that's exactly right. Justin, you're exactly right. That's why people call wrestling stupid. Because
it is
like
true.
that.
Did you see that logo?
Holy shit.
The In Your House 3D
I
logo?
like this music.
Jordan, that is the classic In Your House logo.
Excellent.
All right, I'm gonna crack my beer now. Do we all wanna?
Oh, hold on 1 second. Hold on.
Oh yeah, we should tell everybody what we're drinking. I'll tell you guys what I'm drinking. Jai-Alai, baby. Cigar City, Tampa, Florida. Stuff is the shit.
Coors.
Nice, dude. Banquet.
Quit. Yep.
Banquet. I'm just going with a good old Miller Lite. You know.
Very
Tried
nice.
and true, baby.
Ice cold
Hopefully, if this
H2O.
podcast.
Nice drink of water.
Hopefully, one day this podcast will be sponsored by Miller Lite, and then I can just.
Oh, it can be like
Do not put things out into the inner ether if you do not truly want them. I pray every night to get a Miller Lite sponsorship.
That's like how you can have a thing with like how Post Malone gets free Bud Light
This was
like delivered. Yeah, just to drink. Just like wherever you go, just drink it, and we'll just send it to you.
Yep.
Oh wow, he's still like.
That is a.
Creature.
Look at that! Look at that graphic at the bottom. Holy shit! That was
Now, honestly, guys, look at her hair. That is the most 90s fucking haircut I can remember. Like, whew. That is 90s and a half.
That's the cut.
The ring lights. That's a nice touch. I don't remember that being a thing. With Triple H.
That was only for Triple H. That's I believe. I think that's part of his gimmick.
Well, I know that, but I'm just saying it. It's nice.
All right. Well, I was just saying.
I don't remember.
think that's only
I don't remember it being a thing. Bob Backlund.
So is this
That's not Bob Backlund.
biting that man's finger.
He is.
Is
yeah, I was
this
gonna say that's Mark Marrow.
Is it
Mark Marrow?
Wow.
That's a young Sable.
There's Sable, yeah.
Sable.
Man, they were doing that for a while, huh? I guess they are really, or were really
They
married.
were real
right?
married.
Yeah. So is this after or before the curtain call?
Before.
Before, okay.
I have to look at the exact date. Hold on.
I think the curtain call happened in '96.
Gotcha.
This is 96.
Oh, Mark Marrow looks
This is
juiced.
Yeah, he looks very different.
Wow, that's crazy. Look at that.
Still playing Triple H's music too, which
So
is
May
very
of 96, the curtain call happened.
tonally strange.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Yeah. See you later.
Dude, Justin, for all of you, I guess, the curtain call happened 2 weeks before this pay-per-view.
Oh wow.
Oh no
Wow.
shit. So
Triple H
I wonder
is
if he's about.
legitimately- That's why he's opening. That's why he's the curtain jerker.
He's gonna get. Do you
Like,
think he's
he
gonna
was
get
supposed-
squashed right now?
Say that again?
Do you think he's gonna get squashed?
We'll find out.
He won't get squashed. He'll definitely. I don't think he's gonna win. Sable's
Yeah,
huge. Sable's over already.
Oh really? Yeah.
Yeah, she had already gotten over.
Uh,
I
wow.
know at the WrestleMania for this year, John.
Mm-hmm.
That happens. Oh no, I'm sorry. SummerSlam that's coming up in '96. He fights Triple H fights the Ultimate Warrior, and they squash him in like 38 seconds.
Yeah, like 10 seconds.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Mark Marrow's not bad.
I love the fast punches. I think the fast punches is one of the best little gimmicks you can do. Like you punch and then punch, and all of a sudden you're just. I love it.
He's going nuts right now, actually.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
weird seeing him like this.
Yeah, it actually is like very bizarre considering like what we've known him
Wouldn't it
as.
have been better if this was your intro to Mark Marrow, John, instead of '97 where he was icky?
He was icky.
He looks a lot softer in
But
'98.
I mean, he's like, which I guess is more impressive now that I see this because he's like, he really captured two different characters pretty well.
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess.
he's a super face here.
Yeah,
People
right.
like the wild.
He
one.
is.
No, I know he is. I'm just.
Jordan, you got to look up his character from WCW before he came to WWE. Johnny B. Bad. He was basically like Little Richard.
Oh,
Like he
awesome.
ran around like with super flamboyant, like crazy, and he was awesome. And that's what Vince thought he was signing. And he got there, he goes, "No, they own that character. I can't do that." And he was like, "Oh, shit. I don't know what to do with you."
The Wild Man.
Yeah.
Oh, I like his.
I like the teeth on the knee pads.
Yeah, his knee pads.
Oh yeah. It's like,
Oh,
Why is
nice.
his character awesome here
yeah, I know.
and super
I don't know
shitty in
how
a year?
Awesome's a
Well, fine,
strong
maybe not
word.
awesome.
And I will say, I like the boxing Mark Marrow gimmick. Like, I like it because how much it makes me hate him.
Mm.
Like it got me, because then it, like, after a while I realized I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm supposed to not like you, and you're doing your job. So I can't. I
Yeah, I
commend
I didn't
Mark
even
Marrow for
realize
that.
I hated you so much until.
Yeah.
Look, we don't talk about current stuff, but this is that's a perfect example of like Roman to me.
Mhm.
I fucking hate Roman Reigns, and I
Yeah.
know that's because I'm supposed to. I don't know.
Yeah.
I get it,
At least now
but it
you
doesn't
are.
change that I fucking hate him.
You do not like him.
Yeah, that's
It's pretty. Yes, it's true.
actually. Hold on, now. If anyone's listening to this, and when on the day we're recording this, Roman's a super heel right now in current WWE, and I actually do like this character. I like the head of the table because it feels more about who he really is, and I like
Yeah.
that.
Ouch.
I like that move.
Yeah, that looked real.
Yeah,
That's
it's
a great
just so
move,
weird
right?
to look at.
Triple H goes back to that all basic moves, if applied properly, look devastating. The DDT. Jake the Snake made the DDT look so crazy it was a finisher. Now everybody fucking does the DDT.
Very true. I will say Triple H
See,
probably
we
has
have
one of my
all kinds of
favorite.
storms all over the area.
Oh, really? Yeah. I like Triple H's.
That's what he did. You guys have captions on that. He's saying like we might have technical difficulty due to the storm here outside.
Oh yeah, on the
Storm was
captions.
that bad.
Yeah. They're like,
It
get
was crazy,
ready.
dude. They lose power.
I hope they don't edit it.
Man,
though.
those punches
I kind of
look
want to see
great.
it.
That's what I was just saying. Triple H is great at making the basic moves look so solid.
Those dudes were just too sweeting. They're too sweeting right now.
Boom. Nice.
Oh hell yeah!
Dude, Sable in the back is awesome.
I'll drink too sweet.
Oh yeah, the
He's doing
dramatic.
great. He's in there, man.
John, what were you saying about Triple H's signature move though?
Oh yeah, I just think it's dope. I think pedigree's a fucking sweet move,
So do I. It
and
was
I
like-
think because it's simple
Agreed.
is one of the best things about it.
Yep. Well, okay, think about all the best finishing moves. Super kick, super easy. Stunner, super easy. Pedigree, super easy. DDT, super easy. Flying elbow drop, even super easy.
Mm.
It's just making those moves have such an impact that it's undeniable.
Whoa.
Yeah.
All right, I got one.
A botch, but I don't think that was a botch
That
because he
was
got out of it.
nice. That was nice.
Oh, that
I got
It
one
was
for the
nice.
pod.
It was either really fucking awesome or a botch. Why is she talking to this guy?
Oh hey, look at that, Mua May.
her face. Her face
Shit,
looks like
Moolah.
her face looks like the king's breath fucking stinks. She's just trying to hold it together. It's like,
All right, I got one for tonight. So obnoxious '90s hair. That's what we're gonna drink on.
Oh, done. There you go.
All right,
Stable
there's-
counts.
like 2 examples in the ring right now.
Don't look out in the audience.
Okay, yeah. Wait a minute. This may not be a good idea.
Yeah.
Done and done.
I'm gonna get destroyed.
Yeah,
That's
that's
why I
the
went
point.
with a light beer. I guess this is a full banquet's a full
I
beer.
have a different beer in the.
Yeah, I mean,
the Gialize are 7.5.
I honestly don't know what the
this match has been
difference
going
between
on too
regular
long.
Coors and banquet is, but
Oh,
Regular course is banquet. That,
Oh, okay.
It's either that or Coors Light. There's
Gotcha.
there isn't like another in between them. It's either Coors regular or does it say the banquet beer on there
oh
somewhere?
yeah.
Yep. So that's their slogan. So you call them banquets.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, so you're learning. You're growing into the age of alcoholism.
It's true. For a long time, I
You're gonna
thought
start
Miller
knowing the
High Life.
slogans of all the beers.
For a long time, I thought Miller High Life was a light beer. For like a long time. No.
Absolutely not. That's what makes it. Look, I know it's Miller fucking High Life, and everyone's gonna make fun of me when I say this, but that's what makes it a great beer.
Yes.
I think it's light. It tastes light, but it's not. It gets you drunk.
The champagne. of
Champagne.
beers.
Which again, at the end of the day, is the point.
One of Andrew's friends had, was it New Year's Eve? They brought over a champagne bottle of Miller High Life. You told me that, right?
It was awesome. Oh yeah, somebody gave it to me. I don't know if it was for some celebration, but they were just like, "Here you go," and I was like, "Oh my god!" It was huge. It was gigantic, and you popped it just like with a cork, and I poured it all for everybody. It was awesome.
That's awesome.
That is pretty incredible.
I'm rooting for
What is-
Marrow.
Listen, I love beer. If anybody out there's looking to get some gifts for us, send us some dirt.
Most important.
Pimping
call to
already.
action.
Hey man, call to action.
I want
you guys
money.
Maybe you're a local brewery. Maybe you're a local brewer. Maybe you got your own kind. You send us some. We'll try it out. One sip, everybody knows the rules.
Oh,
Fair
fuck off. We can't be stealing everyone's taglines.
Let's just steal everyone's gimmick. Why
Oh,
not?
man.
We're
How
already
much
doing
shit
it.
would we get in? How much shit would we get in if we made a koozie that said one
my
sip,
God.
everybody knows
If
the
we
rules?
did one sip, everybody knows the rules. That'd be great because I'd get into a beef with Portnoy. I'd be like, "Fuck you, Dave.
Yeah.
I was listening to your shit when you were in 2007."
Yeah, just call him David. All right, David.
Yeah, David.
I know
David
it's cuts
Portnoy. When you
Oh,
call him
name.
their full name, yeah,
What is
exactly.
this? What, like,
But
besides,
I think maybe that's why I don't like going by Andy or Drew or anything else. Just call me Andrew, and then it all hits the same.
Yeah, true.
Then you can yell Andrew. Yeah, it's the same as saying Andrew. It's all good. Whatever.
so can we talk about this really quick? What the fuck is happening on our screens right now?
He's working that
Honestly-
arm, that shoulder.
It
That was like 5
started
minutes
out.
ago that this match was already too long.
It started out strong. I was like, "This is cool." It's like they're doing a good job, and now it's just
Yeah.
needed to end.
It's like that sleeper
you
hold
said, Andrew.
finisher.
5
Well, I
minutes
don't
ago.
understand what he's doing to his arm. Like, I'm aware they're not UFC martial artists, but like, as far as I can tell, he is just holding the wrist behind his ankle. And while I've never
There's no
been to
torque.
wrestling ring-
There's no tension.
Ooh.
yeah, I've never been in the wrestling ring. I'm pretty positive that's
Oh.
not.
That
That
was
I'd see that's sick.
Whoa.
That was a great pinning combination.
yeah. That actually looked pretty cool.
That
That
hurt.
looked like pretty modern.
That was pretty
Yeah.
cool. And I do like. I do.
I like when you see a modern move, quote unquote.
At least we know the table has a vocabulary of at least 4 words.
Yep.
Let's go, Mark. And also 5 words, really. So let's go, Mark, and get up. Those are her lines.
The King just used a fugitive reference for anybody who might have missed that, which is just dates are so fucking bad. Like, get the fuck out of here. That movie's almost 30 years old. That's ridiculous.
Hey, you guys want to feel real? You guys want to feel really, really not young? The Black Album turns 30 years old in August. Oh yeah, Enter Sandman turns 30 years old.
Wow.
I
I'm
was
not that old
6
yet.
when that fucking album came out.
No, I was 1.
I was 6.
All
I
right.
remember that shit being on the radio, and it was, I mean, that album stayed on the radio longer than any album I can ever remember in hard rock. It's like
Oh,
hard
dude.
rock, not
Yeah.
classic rock.
Yep.
That, like Zeppelin, Pixel, they've all been on the radio.
But that's the
whatever.
thing.
But that Black album,
That is a
That's
classic
still
rock
different.
album now.
Yeah. Technically, it's classic rock.
it is now. Right. But but
Yeah,
in
yeah,
99
point,
it was.
point withstanding. Yeah, absolutely.
I know what you're saying. Hey, ref. Did you happen to notice how the rope is boing?
Yeah. Oh, he did. He's disciplining him. All right.
He learned his lesson.
Oh, that's good.
I like it, John. He's disciplining him.
He does it again.
Yeah, boy,
And like how he's
But I can't. What am I supposed to do? I can't prove a thing. I didn't see him.
Yeah.
It's like you're the ref. Just what happened.
make a referee decision.
Yeah.
Oh. His arm's just gonna fall off at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been really worked by holding it behind the ankle.
Yeah.
Bending it only the way it's
Honestly,
supposed to bend.
talk about a mix of old school and new school. Like working a limb. You're fucking working a limb, bro. Like, come on.
No, I love that.
It's effective, but
I love it. I'm fine with that. A little cock shot.
Ooh.
There we go.
No.
oh no, Mark he just
That was a
couldn't
horror.
get through it.
That's a boss.
We
Yeah, he
couldn't
fell.
get through a
Yeah.
Mark Mara
No,
match
fucking
without him
me.
hitting someone in the fucking balls. He couldn't resist. Like he couldn't fucking get through a match. He's like, I got it, Vince. I gotta do it. It's only a wrestling match if I hit him in the nuts
No.
somehow.
So the ball
He's
hatred
looking
runs
through the spots. And he's
Yeah.
like, wait.
That was a
Where's
pretty good.
Where's the dick spot?
Nice pop.
Where-
Oh.
That was
Where's
great.
the dick spot?
running through the numbers.
Where's the dick spot? Yeah. Hold on. Wait. Did I miss it?
There's an abacus right there.
God damn it.
Oh, good.
I need to have
Oh,
a dick
good.
spot.
The dick spot's the 30th move. Okay, good.
They're like working the
God
match.
damn
like,
it, Mark. The dick spot's in there. You skipped a page. Look
That was
back.
pretty cool,
It's
too.
Right there.
There's
There
some
it
high
is.
flying moves.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
He's like
I don't know. I mean, I always hear
Guys,
people
I
talk about.
can't stress enough because we're not going to watch WCW in that era. Go back and look up a couple Johnny B. Bad matches. He wasn't great. He was super green, but he had no fear. He's jumping off shit, flying, flipping, doing all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
And Vince made him settle down.
interesting.
You know, as much as I can't believe I'm about to say this, Justin mostly, I'd like a Bruce Pritchard on Mark Marrow.
I'm
I'd
fine
like
with
a
that.
deep dive on him,
You know what?
right? I'd like
One
to
of my
see what
favorite
he's all
episodes-
about.
One of my favorite episodes is Hardcore Holly.
Nice.
Okay. In
Like,
that
Look
same
at that.
tone,
That
my
was fucking
favorites-
cool. That was cool.
I've never laughed harder at a Pritchard episode than at the end of the Bob Holly one, where the guy asks him to sing Christmas carols as Bob Holly. I have never laughed harder than "fuck you, bitch" at the end. Dude, I was not expecting it at all, and I had to pause it. I was in the office, and I had to go to the break room. I was laughing so hard, and like I guess that probably makes more. Oh, look at that!
Oh, that was
he hits
weird.
himself.
Oh,
Ooh,
real?
did that
Is that
actually?
I'm
real?
not sure if that was fake.
Is that real?
That might have been
It looks
real.
like Triple H is like, "Are you all right, dude?"
27.
He might be.
Yeah, good.
If he pulls, time out, guys. Ready? If he pulls him in and hits the pedigree and it's over, then yes, it's real.
You think so?
Side,
Yeah,
he's in the
because
darkness right now.
Sidebar.
But John, I'm guessing. Ready? I'm guessing roll up. If I had to be
Mhm.
a betting man,
Oh, his knee's messed.
I'm guessing he rolls him up or hits him in the dick. Hit him in the dick.
When we use the F word and not in the context, is it a context sensitive censor or are we just that's a full on no?
No. It's we don't talk about it at all.
All right. Okay.
No context, not context sensitive.
Perfect.
Why? What were you gonna say the dreaded F word for?
Oh no, it just.
Oh, I already
happened.
said it. I just said it about the knee injury. The
Oh.
legitimate, real knee injury
John,
that
you son of a
Sir
bitch.
Mark
You guys
Marrow
kept
just
saying F
experienced.
word, and
John,
I'm
you
going.
son of a bitch.
We say fuck all the time. What are you guys talking about?
What the fuck are you talking about?
F word.
It's true. The fucking
The only
hamster
word.
wheel in your
Oh.
brain just started dusting off the
I love
cobwebs.
that.
It's running.
I love that we borderline.
Well, because
a little
John,
bit.
it's a real, legitimate injury.
Yeah, I hate. Can I just say I hate that move? Everyone that does it, I think
Yeah.
that's the stupidest
That
looking
move.
move.
That's my least favorite move.
Because
The
bodies
slingshot?
don't act
No.
that way.
It just
The
no,
slingshot is the
there-
worst move in
you
wrestling.
don't have that much leverage. Like it's not even close to
He
believable.
jumps.
He
The
jumped.
guy, you see them bend their knees and jump.
It's I just hate it.
At least on a super kick, if he misses but slaps his leg,
Hold
I'm
on.
like, well, there must have been some contact.
Well, I heard the sound.
Pause. Can we appreciate the fact that Mark Merrow wins? They're raising his hand in the ring, and this camera zooms in on Sable.
Yeah,
That's
perfect.
The seeds
It's
are
perfect.
planted, my man. The seeds
Yeah.
are planted.
Oh man, they're like,
Here's
hey,
the other thing, though.
she's barely in that
If you're
dress.
Mark Merrow, if you're Mark Merrow and you're married to Sable, aren't you like, yeah, get as big as you can? That just benefits all of us.
Well, in real life, he did.
Oh, can we
Right,
talk about
okay. I
Owen
don't know
Hart's
this,
looks,
so I
by the way, just for a moment? It kind
John,
of got
can you go
zoomed
out
out of.
dressed like that for Halloween, please?
I
Can
want to dress like
please
that in my
go out-
life. I want to just dress like that.
Okay, great.
Halloween? I want to just like that's the coolest shit I've ever seen in my life. Zoom out.
Can we appreciate the fact that
Is
the wife
this-
is-
Zoom
Oh
out,
man,
motherfuckers.
Is this pre or post?
John,
The hair.
John, I can get you that. That's a Michigan track jacket.
Oh, he looks awesome.
That's easy.
The
We can get that
backwards
fucking
cap
tonight.
and like he's got the slammy.
But that's. I'm gonna look that shit up right now.
He's got the slammy.
Like he's fucking
dude, that's one of
pinnacle.
the best things. I mean, I know we did 97 like on our own. We talked about that in episode 1, but like that was one of my favorite parts was how Owen would just come down to the ring with his 2 Slammy awards.
Oh my god, with the belts and just
Oh.
Amazing.
shit.
just so good.
What the fuck is this?
It's the doghouse.
It's the
dude.
doghouse.
I like how the inside the doghouse there was eyes, and then when the symbol came out, it was like it doesn't have any eyes on it. Yeah,
It's a hellspawn of advertisement.
just like what the fuck was that?
1995.
Yeah, $24,000 for those eyes.
Wait,
to
is this
follow.
match happening already?
I guess
Oh, wow.
Turns out. I thought that was just Shawn Michaels behind him.
Is that
For some
is
reason,
that the
for
British
like a hot
Bulldog
second.
slammy, or is that his?
No, that's
Oh,
the
and
No,
best
it's
part
what,
about
2
this.
Slammies.
That's the best part about
Dude,
this.
but that WWF hat, John, that hat is fucking awesome. I want that hat right now.
Dude, so can we just talk
God,
about
is
the best
Owen
part about that
Hart
entrance?
secretly a sweet fit? Is he a fit god?
Hold on. So can we appreciate that entrance? The entrance is about Bulldog, and Owen comes running out behind him with his Slammy in the air, like, don't forget about me.
Yeah, so good.
So what's the backstory? What did he do to his wife? Shawn Michaels?
Apparently
Well-
he didn't or something.
So supposedly Sean and his wife got it on, but Sean's like, I didn't do it, and she's like, yes, you did. We slept together, and so literally none of it makes sense.
So she shouldn't be.
It's the most right. It literally makes no sense.
Bulldog's a cuck.
I'm looking at you guys' reaction going, yep, I agree with you. It makes no fucking sense.
It doesn't because like wouldn't you'd be mad at both of them?
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't just be like
Ooh. Hide your
Look at
kids.
that.
Can't hear him.
Motherfucker.
Oh, okay, you can.
So,
It was like cut out for a second, I think.
just truck stop sex worker.
What? Don't you dare. Don't you fucking dare.
Who's this kind of his friend in the back
Oh.
here in the striped
Oh,
shirt?
Jose
Jose
Lothario.
Lothario. May I say, drink on fucking legend.
All right. I'll take your word.
Mm-hmm. He trained Sean.
Gotcha.
He fought in Houston, Texas wrestling, the Mid-South. He was a fucking icon. He fought Roddy Piper. He fought
A
the
fucking sweet
Guerreros.
shirt, by the way.
That is a sweet shirt,
I'd wear the fuck out of that.
dude. And he
that
trained
asymmetrical.
Sean, he trained Sean from like 14, 15 years old. Yeah, Jose
Oh, that's
Lothario was
Yo, get out of Sean's way.
Mr. Perfect. Oh, there's a little settle. Love it.
On second?
Love it. God, I wish Mr. Perfect stayed around longer, man.
So hold on. The title match is on second?
Because of the storm.
Is this edited, you think?
Because of the storm. They just said that they just got the electricity back, so they're just like, put the main event on right now.
Oh,
These
I didn't even
people are
notice that.
furious.
People are weirded out by it, I think. But that makes for an interesting pay-per-view, doesn't it? I'm interested to see how they cut this shit together.
Oh, I didn't hear we were talking over the... I just got the electricity back.
Yeah.
They're weakened.
Imagine being that fucking cool.
Tuesday night, there will be not only an encore
we got
of
botch.
this particular...
Botch of the fireworks.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think he does something jerky about it. Well, no, okay.
Oh, and another botch.
Ooh.
Well, he was pissed. That wasn't a botch. He was just like, fuck you, morons.
No, they fucked up. So
Look at him. He is pissed.
Shawn Michaels.
He is not happy.
he's an angry boy.
Yeah.
And he's like,
He's an angry boy. Angry boy.
Oh boy.
They're talking about Playgirl magazine.
Can't even believe that.
He was the cover boy. He did not pose nude, but he did an interview. But he was on the cover, and he just had a cowboy hat covering his sexy boy.
Heartbreaker.
Explain this.
Clarence Mason.
Explain
Hell yeah.
this.
Yeah. Yes, John.
I know.
will
No
drink
context wrestling.
Yep, John. I will drink on a who the fuck is that? I know who that is, but I guarantee the three of you have no fucking idea who
is
this
this
guy
the
is.
start? I think I know. What it is.
She's not having it. Did she sleep with him too?
Wow.
Is he mad
This
on
is
behalf of the
horrible.
Bulldog?
This is I'm so glad we chose this one.
I think he started. This is the lawyer for Nation, isn't it?
Eventually, he becomes the lawyer for the nation. This is before that.
%100% real Vince right there. Pure
Yep.
Vince was just like, cut that
God
shit
damn
out.
it, this
That's
is taking
fucking
too long,
wrestling.
Clarence.
Sean's awesome. Look at that.
You used to be able to get sued if you were accused of trying to break up a marriage. You didn't even have to do it. They could just accuse you of it.
That's the funniest
You
part
could go to
about.
court and defend yourself.
That's the funniest part about Sean's face. He's like, "What the fuck is he just saying?"
What? Yeah.
Like-
I'm what?
All I thought of as soon as he looked at it
Yep.
was, if there's any Trailer Park Boys fans out there, it's when Ricky looks at stuff and goes, Bubbles, can you help me with these word papers, please?
The bell hasn't even rung yet.
So can we just talk about how my life goal is still to be able to wear tassels for my boots? Everyday conversation. For
Justin,
everyday life.
we'll get you black, Justin, we'll get you black tassels, and when Pathos gets back out on stage, you can fucking walk out there with fucking tassels on the boot. Just,
Live the dream.
I mean, I want it to be part of my everyday getup. So
I like
forget Pathos.
you too.
You
This dude,
Yeah.
Justin will be walking around with tassels, Johns, and tracksuits from the 90s. Like, this is
Don't
great.
threaten me with a
I'm
fucking
loving
good
it.
time.
I'm fucking
Andrew
loving
walks
it.
around
Holy
this room.
shit. Yep.
Nice.
You
Hey.
know what? To keep it fair, to keep it fair and non-discriminatory, drink on ass.
Yeah. I was
You know
about
what?
to
You know
say.
what? You're right. That was definitely ass. You know what? That's true.
Yeah, let's not be discriminatory on this podcast. We drink on all asses.
All asses.
All cheeks are welcome.
Listen, man.
So why is
As a great comedian once said, I'm not gay, but $40 is $40.
why is Sean's mentor with him in this match? Is there like a reason?
Because they're trying to show, like, they really had to bail on this storyline, if I recall, because it just got weird, and the Bulldog and Diana didn't want to keep doing it. Like the Hearts, they were like, "This is whack, man." And even Sean, from what I recall, was kind of like, "We can take this or leave it."
Yeah.
So they're trying to flip Sean to a face. So you bring the mentor out, and then you can use the mentor as sort of like the valet. So like, remember, like with Macho Man and Miss Elizabeth, if Miss Elizabeth is in peril, well, the Macho Man comes to the rescue. Everybody's happy. Blah blah blah. Love that sound, baby.
That was a good crap.
That was a
very good crap.
Crap. Am I late for the 5 o'clock free crap giveaway?
That's some good crack.
That's a.
So I just switched beers. I went with a Wicked Hazy. A Wicked Hazy.
Your cousin from Boston.
I went to. Dude, I love this beer. It used to be called 76, but they changed it for whatever reason.
Really?
It's delicious. So who cares?
That's lame. That's lame. I liked it being called 76. That was Boston. That was cool for Boston.
I'm not. I mean, that is what it is. It changed it. It does say it on the package when you buy it. Formerly, the beer formerly known as 76, which I thought was funny.
That's.
I'm actually no, I don't care. I'm just happy that the beer stayed because it was one of my favorites last summer.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter what they call it as long as it still tastes good.
It does.
So is that true?
Oh, hey, hug.
It's an embrace.
Yeah. We're friends now.
My second least favorite move
Botch.
is the bear hug.
That was weird.
God damn, Sean was good.
I hate the slingshot, but the bear hug is the lamest move. That was great. And Bulldog sold the shit out of that.
All right, John, I'm going to make you upset. Whose is better, Owen's or Sean's?
Owen, every day, all day.
Aww.
Not even close. It's
You're
not.
gonna make me upset by that.
Although
you're not wrong.
Andrew, you put it so well that Owen makes it like a setup. Like the way he uses it always makes me feel like he almost puts the kick out to catch that kick, ready to swing into it. Like he's baiting people into getting insecure. I like that.
Oh, hey, John, you're over calling your name.
Everybody else does it because they go for a kick. Oh, if it got reversed, I'll insecure you.
Right.
Owen is like, grab my leg. Bang.
I fucking dare you to grab my leg. Yeah, exactly.
So, John, the Oracle's calling your name.
Exactly.
What's up?
I just want to know what it feels like to be wrong.
Great.
He took a nice big swing after, too. He was like, I'm going to drink it all in. It's nice to have the Oracle on this episode.
Yeah. Yes.
It is. Oracle. The Oracle's always wonderful.
Oh, well, sure.
Always welcome. It's cool to see the inception, though. Sorry. It's cool to see the inception of Owen and Bulldog becoming like a team, though.
Well,
yeah.
All right, so quick question.
Earlier
Who the fuck is that screaming in the background?
That's annoying as shit.
Yeah. I hope
you're
someone
right.
punches that fan. Not really, but that was 20 years ago. I don't really care.
I didn't even really notice that till you said it, but they are going off right now.
I can't unhear it. It's frustrating.
Maybe there's a fight in the crowd, and that's why they're only showing close-ups. Yeah, because look, everybody's looking somewhere else.
There's a lot of movement.
I bet there was a fight in the crowd. That used to happen a lot. Actually, something that used to happen a lot too was fans coming in.
Yeah.
Dude, the British Bulldogs fucking ripped, dude.
Wow.
Holy shit. That,
You know what, boys?
he just deadlifted Shawn Michaels over his back.
Our next special should be SummerSlam 91 because that is a great Shawn Bulldog match.
Yeah,
Shout
true.
to Nick.
Because I believe it's in Wembley Stadium.
No, it's 92.
So that's 92. Damn it.
And that's Bret Hart and Bulldog. But I think 91 is
Oh, okay, yeah.
91 is the Macho Man marriage.
We should do that. We got a super fan looking out for us.
We do have a super
Requesting
fan.
that,
We get
so.
our super fan Nick. But we'll shout Nick out on the main show next time. But we'll give a cheers to Nick.
Yeah, cheers to Nick.
Cheers, Nick. That put a smile on my face. I was happy to hear that.
Yeah, I gotta be honest.
Dude, when I got the message, I was like, what? Awesome.
That's cool. That's awesome. Thanks, Nick.
Yep.
Let's see. All right. So a little fuck you to the crowd. It's a drink on fuck you.
Done and done.
Jordan, next time instead of saying water, say you're drinking vodka, and you'd look so much cooler.
So cool, dude.
So
Dude, I
cool.
drank whiskey. That's
Yeah. You did. Yes, you did.
I was drinking whiskey at the end. I woke up the next morning and I was like, because I'm an idiot. This isn't bragging. This is dumb. So I was drinking whiskey in one hand and I had a double IPA in the other. It was a headache the next morning.
Yeah, not great.
Yeah.
I bet.
I had a great time. So that's cool.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, the next morning though, I was like, oh, it's gonna be a rough day.
Yeah.
It ended up being okay. It ended up being okay. Man,
Squeeze his brains out.
The king is the king of over exaggeration. Like,
oh well, dude.
I know that's your job, but like, you know, for fuck's sakes, he's not squeezing his brain out.
I love how when
If he
Davey
had said
Boy like
squeezing his, if he had said squeezing his eyes out, or if he had said squeezing the breath out of him, okay, cool. But squeezing his brains out, like, come on.
Okay, so I was about to comment was like when Davey Boy wants to like throw you around, he's gonna do it. Like, doesn't matter if you want to go or not. But now he's just sort of holding
Hold on.
him.
Well, because it's like a backbreaker. That hurts.
Yeah, but you
Look how
just
strong.
Davey Boy
Just
Smith is the
strong he is.
example of no doesn't mean no. If you
Woof.
walked in a room with Davey Boy Smith,
Ooh. That was a good one.
yeah, it's whatever he wants to do.
Where are you going?
You're not
Mark?
stopping him.
Yeah, this is tough.
None of us are
This is
stopping
a
him.
tough combo.
Combined, we're not stopping him.
I want to see the landing. Hold on.
Yeah. We're gonna keep that conversation
He made
in
it
the
okay. He made it
context
okay.
of wrestling.
He made it very clear about Davey Boy and him. It's okay. That's all right. Nice job, Andrew.
No doesn't mean no.
Wow. You're gonna die on the hill. Hey, do me a favor, Jordan. Edit that part all the way out.
God, please.
Nope.
Diane is the least looking concerned person. She's like an alien trying to figure out how to look concerned.
Well, I don't know if she's concerned right now because
Imagine having
her husband's in charge.
That's true, yeah.
She's saying knock him out.
Yeah,
But also-
he's not punching her,
Well,
so I don't know what
I
that
mean-
is.
not
Someone is still
non-kayfabe
screaming.
only here. Yeah, that's annoying.
It's his
Non-kayfabe
coach.
only though. Can you imagine if you were like, "Hey, you're going to be part of a storyline. You have to go out here and act concerned." The whole time you'd be like, how do I fucking act concerned? Like, I'm either concerned or I'm not. Like,
You know, that's
fair.
Concern is a hard. Like, how do you?
right?
You
All
do
right,
the
Diana, go
eyebrows
out there
thing,
and
now
just
you're just like,
concerned for your husband. What the? I'm not an actress. I don't know what that means.
I know. Not only that, but I feel like if you're really that concerned, I'd be like, I'm not sitting and watching it. Like, this is like, what? Why would I do that?
John, great point. Adrian Balboa did not go to Russia with Rocky because she was like, no way.
Well, also
You're
Rocky
gonna
was
get your
like,
ass kicked.
if we're talking, Rocky was also like, yo, tomorrow night I'm on a plane going to Russia. Like, there's nothing you could do about it. He was like, we have a child.
Yeah.
Fair
You're
enough.
just going to Russia?
And a robot.
You didn't tell me.
Botch.
That,
Botch on
no,
Sean.
Yeah.
no, not a botch. No way. No. I'm not drinking on that. For botch, I'll drink, but I'm not. No, that was not a botch. That was Sean was supposed to do that.
Are you refusing to acknowledge reality?
Did you ever fuse?
If you're refusing to acknowledge reality, they got
Listen,
you,
man.
Mark.
It's still real to me, Dan.
Got you.
His name's
Got you.
Justin.
Hey, if it makes you feel better, when I was Freaky John.
Remind me to tell you two, John and Justin, stop. Remind me to tell you guys something after we stop recording. Don't forget.
It's a
I'm gonna
secret,
forget.
everybody.
So,
Jordan, it has to do with Mark.
Little inside baseball.
so
Oh.
okay.
Inside baseball.
Shh, that's
Inside
why you get-
baseball.
that's what you pay extra for.
Yeah.
that
Hey,
inside.
so
No,
it makes you
no,
feel
no, no,
better.
no, no.
All right, hey, side conversations aren't
Go ahead.
important.
Ah,
Reset. Go ahead.
don't tell him how the sausage is made, John. Shut your mouth.
So when I was a kid, my dad hated the fact that I loved wrestling. Hated it.
Really? Mine too.
Yeah, he hated it, and he hated the fact that my mom watched it and like that whole thing. But at one point, he tried just like totally ruining it for me because he just hated it that much. He tried ruining it for me, and he was like, he totally pulled he was the only kid at daycare that knew Santa wasn't real. You know, he pulled that thing on me. He's like, we need to tell you that this is fake. This is fake, okay? It's not real. They're not really, they're not tough guys. They're not anything. And I got so upset. But at the time, I was a diehard. I only cared about WWF, and I hated WCW.
Mhm.
I was 7. I didn't know anything about WCW, but I hated it. I was dug in. I hated it. And I through teary eyes, through all of that anger a 7-year-old can muster up, I just screamed at the top of my lungs, WCW is fake, Dad. WWF is real. And I just ran in the anger.
Wow.
That's literally, just to bring it back around to the Santa Claus argument. The Tooth Fairy is fake, Dad.
Yeah.
Santa Claus is real.
Yeah. I was heartbroken that day. I was like, I've
Well, just
never seen Goldberg do a kip up. He does them all the time. I just never seen it.
never saw it. So, Justin, that's funny. My dad also ruined wrestling for me, but mine was much earlier. So I was about 7 years old, and the Lex Express, All-American Lex Luger, he is touring America. He is body slamming everybody. And the finale is in New York City on one of the Navy's big destroyer ships. They bid this whole ring, and everybody's out there. And there's a contest to slam to slam Yokozuna. If you can slam Yokozuna, you win $1 million or something. So everybody comes out and they try to slam Yokozuna, and nobody can do it. And they're about to call it off. And all of a sudden, Helicopter comes flying in, lands on the deck, and out comes Lex Luger in all American stuff, and it's the 4th of July, and you're like, yeah!
Yeah.
He comes in, he fucking slams Yokozuna, and I'm like, yeah! And my dad goes, you know it's fake, right?
That's amazing.
And
So drink on.
I cried. What do you mean? And I was like,
oh, don't get me wrong. I know how the story ends. I just needed you to tell me that with your own words. I know that you cried. I just wanted to hear that you say it.
Don't be a therapist, John.
I know.
Drink on dads.
oh, yeah, no, it was tough.
And
It was-
then what
it was a
happened,
hard day,
Andrew?
but through everything. There you go.
There it is.
There it is.
You beat him.
That's
Or
some of the funniest shit I've ever heard.
did he?
Yeah.
Jim Cornette's very upset.
Oh, damn! He won! My guy won! He's the greatest! He's not a heel. Bang.
Oh, an argument with the refs.
Wait, what?
Well, I think you're cute. No, you suck.
And
Oh.
now we have a
Oh,
ref
she's right away
wrestling
with the-
match to decide the winner.
Oh, hey, get back here!
Get back. Nobody notices. Ooh, a fan tried to grab it.
Thank
Wow.
you, Vince.
What a little
Whoa.
tease. No,
Thank you, Vince.
Ooh.
Oh, hey, babe. Turn the belt around.
he's holding it upside down. Drink on
Oh,
board.
dear. Botched it. Botched toe.
Oh, here comes Gorilla.
There you go. Oh, Andrew's fucking missing it,
Give
of
me
course.
that.
He's
Shit.
missing an action, dog.
What's Gorilla Monsoon here for?
Because he's fucking Gorilla. Oh, he's the president at the time.
Get out of here.
Oh,
Jim
God.
Cornette.
Okay. I was going to say, is he like the ultimate decider?
So, like, what the fuck is going on?
I know. I think we all were so wrapped up in that story that we missed what was actually happening in the ring. I assume there was some kind of I don't know, discrepancy
The
or
good news
ambiguity
is,
to
though,
who won.
the good news is that Vince also doesn't know what's going on. 'Cause at one point, Vince a couple minutes earlier went, "What is going on?"
All right.
All right, so suplex happens. 1,
All right. How many did I miss?
2.
One. You missed Gorilla Monsoon.
So who lost?
What?
there?
God damn it!
That's
Sean
oh,
pinned him.
because I guess both their shoulders were
So they're
down.
both their shoulders are down.
I
So
guess.
Sean retains then because it's a draw. Woo! Owen raised his arm.
Yeah.
Look at the crowd pop.
Ooh.
Red champion.
Okay,
Oh.
so we just saw the main event, and we're only halfway through the paper.
Yeah, what the fuck is going on with this pay-per-view?
It's,
What are we gonna see next?
I feel like we might see like the edited portions at this point. I
Yeah, so
can't
I-
imagine what
yeah.
else we see. I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Do you?
in your house.
I like that John can still hear us when he's in the bathroom. Like, I have no idea when I went to the bathroom what I was coming back to. Like, it's just a mystery. And you come back and you're like, I hope the place isn't burning down. Sean's are. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
Sorry, I'm pumped right now. Sorry, sidebar. So this is the first episode. All four are in different locations. So,
Yeah, I should bring that up. I'm down in the valet's house on the pond. I can't show you guys right now.
I fucking love that you call your valet. Fucking love it.
Yeah, she's the valet.
Love it.
She is. I don't know. She calls herself the valet.
I think it's amazing. I'm not shitting on her. I think it's amazing. I think it's awesome.
That's who she is.
We've all got our own.
Listen,
valet.
man. We do. Everybody's accounted for. We're a bunch of heels, actually. Heels always have the good-looking girls. If you're a baby face, if you're goddamn. If you're a baby face, you can't have a heel because you want the guys to like. You can't have a lady because you want the guys to like you. You know, if you have a hot girl, guys don't like you.
That's true.
You know.
Oh, hey, is this the? So this is the.
By the way, look at the light.
So this
is what's going on after. So we get look at that Sunday night. So here's the in the dark. Savio and Stone Cold fought in the dark.
Wow.
And now we're getting because this is Raw. Oh, this is so cool. We're getting the Raw. Drink on Legend.
So John, I'm not sure if you saw that. What's going on right now is all of the in your house is technically over, and this is Raw the next night.
Mm-hmm.
And they're redoing the match because the power went out.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, gotcha.
So they kept I don't know if they just kept the same banner and stuff and just kind of did it again, but there was a little alert.
Yeah, they just put the banners up
too.
All right. And this is also probably one of the most convoluted matches I've ever heard of, by the way.
Strap matches are weird, man. But as anybody who watches this program or listens to this program knows, I am the biggest Savio Vega mark that probably ever lived. So I'm getting Savio Vega versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. Are you shitting me right now?
This is still Ringmaster.
Yeah, he's not Stone Cold, right?
This is fucking awesome.
No, he is.
He's Stone Cold.
Yeah.
This is fresh Stone Cold.
He hasn't quite
But
become.
just became Stone Cold this year, within the last couple months.
Puerto Rico.
Also, boys, switched up beers myself. Going with Little Wolf.
Oh, good beer. Good beer.
Ooh.
Excellent. A great lighter beer, only 4.7%, but it's got a great color. Love it.
I can promise you, ladies and gentlemen, that these two athletes, they're great athletes. They are tough.
So episode 2
Also-
will be released at this point. And speaking of beer, I forgot about episode 2. There's a moment where I drank a double 12%er in the middle.
Yeah.
And there's a clear moment where I take that first sip and I was like, oh. You know?
Oh.
I wasn't expecting it. And I am drunk from that point on. So excuse me, everybody, if I was
Yes.
So I was fucking drunk at that point. And I was listening back to some of the stuff. I'm like, I am Slur Daddy right now. What is happening?
Yeah.
What is happening? So I guess tread lightly with beers on this one, but whatever.
Okay, so something I didn't realize about this match was that they were connected to one another. I thought for some reason they were connected to the ring posts.
No. So what they have to do is they beat the shit out of each other.
Yeah.
And then they have to go around and tap each ring post, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
And if they do that without being interrupted,
They
then
win.
they win. But mostly you're going to get interrupted, obviously. It's kind of cool because, so one of the problems with like Iron Man matches, for instance, where there's a time limit, you can sort of tune in the last 5 minutes and just watch the end. But a strap match, you could get to 3 posts and then they break you up. So you still get that feeling of, like so close, like almost like a near fall.
Yeah.
And that's what makes the strap match a fun match.
Oh,
And
that is a cool fucking spot.
Oh,
That is cool as shit.
Yeah.
That's why Savio Vega is so good.
Honestly, I was like, so like, what the fuck is this gonna be? But this is cool.
Yeah.
it's crazy to me that you've never seen a strap match.
Yeah, it's pretty old.
They don't really do them anymore. I mean,
Jordan, you too?
Never.
Wow.
Well,
And honestly, guys, if you're gonna watch, let me tell you something. If you're gonna watch 2 guys have a strap match that is not from the 70s or 80s, this is it.
Yeah, they were pretty common.
But go back, like, Roddy Piper is in a strap match that is, it's killing me. I can't remember who he fought. I want to say Greg the Hammer Valentine, but that doesn't seem right. But I'm not sure.
Are you sure it's not Rick?
There's a strap match with Roddy Piper where it is bloody. Like,
yeah.
both guys, Crimson Mask, just beating the fuck out of each other. And I can't remember what it was. I know Piper was involved. I'm going to say 78, 79, which I wasn't born until 85, so I don't even know why I know this shit.
Cool
Suplex.
concept. Yeah, super. Actually, yeah. It's a cool concept. I'd love to see them
You were right.
do it more. Honestly.
Was I really?
It's Greg
Oh,
Valentine.
shit. See, I should just trust my fucking brain.
It's Greg the Hammer Valentine.
What year? What year, though?
Hold on. Starcade 1983.
Wow. 83. Okay, I thought it was 79 or 87.
Well, no, remember he
All right.
came to WWF in '85.
Wait, he was in the Starcade? I didn't even realize that. That blows my mind.
Whoa.
Look at the way he tripped him. Like,
I'm assuming DiBiase is just like a manager at this point.
Yeah, he hasn't really been in the ring for a while.
Stone Cold is the $1 million champion.
I love the
And that, you have to be crowned that by Ted DiBiase. He just, again, bringing it to new stuff. He just crowned a new $1 million champion. $1 million Man just came back to NXT and crowned a new $1 million champion, which is pretty cool.
That's
Bring the gimmick
cool.
back, man. I love that shit.
I mean, that's just cred right there immediately.
Yeah. Yeah. I like this. This is such a good matchup. Like,
This is fun.
I mean, we're talking over this because it's so good.
I think this is fun that they're calling it to wear
Drink on Woo.
Drink out.
I looked away for a second. I was staring at the screen. Savio Vega was firmly in control. I turned, took a sip of my beer, and it was like completely reversed. That
Yep,
time.
This is one of those. Again, like I was saying,
I want that Hitman shirt.
well, so they knew they had to redo these matches.
That is a sweet.
So they probably said to each other, like, okay, we had a shitty match last night in the dark. Let's go out there tonight and fucking blow the roof off the.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah.
it makes sense why. And Vince was probably like, yeah, you need to go out and blow the roof off the place because we need to get all those fans back and where we're trying to be. Mr. Perfect doing commentary, by the way. I don't know if anyone noticed that. That's the best.
I didn't. But also, like, This match is full of like leather strap whipping, which is insane, and also a suplex.
Yeah, it's Banana Land.
He's trying to hog tie.
That's not a hog tie,
He's
but
trying to hog tie.
is he?
No, he's not. JR, you're from Oklahoma. You
Yeah,
know
I was
that.
just gonna
I know.
say that. You're from Oklahoma. I mean, even the best ever makes mistakes sometimes. So
I like this
Second best ever, but that's
strategy though. Which tie his leg up, you can't walk. Oh,
what's your name?
no.
You got it.
See, you know what's also cool about this is where we are in our main story. Stone Cold, wow!
that was cool.
Stone Cold is as hot and white hot as he could ever be. And here, everyone's just kind of like, who is this guy? All right, he's okay.
I mean, they're
He used
doing
to be
great
the
work.
ringmaster. Now he's Stone Cold.
I think anyone that's watching this is like, "Wow, these guys are great," but definitely not as hot.
Is this for that $1 million belt?
Right, definitely not as hot.
I don't know if it's for the $1 million championship. I think
No.
they were
No,
feuding
no, no.
at the time.
That's never up for like. Yeah, that's right. That's not like I put this up. When you're crowned that, it's because the $1 million man, he's gonna put his money behind you. Everyone has a price.
Wish I could have a laugh half as cool as the $1 million
Love the $1 million.
man.
There's a great. I'm gonna give a free plug to my favorite wrestling T-shirt company, Homage, HOMAGE. They have a $1 million man shirt that I am buying probably as soon as we get done with this podcast. And if anybody of you scoop it before me, I'm gonna be super pissed. This
We
is
all just
fucking
come on
dope.
the next pod with it.
I know I'm gonna be so fucking mad.
Well,
Yeah, it's fucking awesome. Get the fuck out of here! Don't you steal it. That's my shirt. He's stuffing He's stuffing money into Big John Stud's mouth. It's fucking awesome. That was his gimmick back in the day. He'd beat you, he'd knock you out with the $1 million dream, and then he'd take like a wad of money and just shove it in your mouth and then leave. Like, talk about like a badass fucking just heel.
It's a great character concept too.
It's Vince McMahon. Bruce Pritchard, again, we talk about
like a
Bruce all the
proto
time.
Vince McMahon. Yeah.
The story goes, Vince was on an airplane in first class, and the guy in front of him was smoking, and Vince hates smoking, and was like, "Hey, buddy,
What a
I'll give you
fucking
$100 to put that cigarette out." Hell no. Hey, buddy, I'll give you $500 to put that cigarette out. No. I'll pay for your flight. No. I'll give you $1,000 to put that cigarette out. Okay. Flip, 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 flip. Here's your money. And Bruce looked at him and goes, "You're the $1 million man."
Yeah.
Like, that's who you are. That's it. That's the character. And that's what this turned into. We'll go behind the scenes a little. There's a great promo. If you guys can look it up, I bet it's on YouTube.
Probably.
Where the $1 million man says he'll pay a kid $100 if he can bounce a basketball 10 times in a row. He brings him up.
Oh, I've seen it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and on 9, he kicks it. He kicks the ball. Like, he kicks it. And the kid is just like, what the fuck?
That wasn't part of the
greatest.
rules.
Sorry, Michael. You didn't dribble it. You don't get the money. He
Incredible.
is proto heel. Again, though, does it feel like every one of these matches has gone a couple minutes too long?
Yes.
At least.
Well, all right. So put into context, though, right? This is the next night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're probably like,
Good point.
you better fucking give me like some shit right now.
Yeah. Good point. Fair enough. Let's go Savio. I like that shirt Savio's wearing too. I could never wear it. but I certainly like it.
Mm.
Dude, I forgot about how good Ahmad's shirts are. They have a badass.
Don't just take that. I swear to fucking God.
Oh, I just saw it. No, that's all you. That's fucking sick. But
it is sick.
I did. They have a badass fucking Shawn Michaels Razor Ramon one.
The ladder match one,
dude.
I've looked at that one. Yep, I've looked at that one.
See,
that
to me is an Andrew shirt.
I'm telling you guys, if everybody wants to like rep a wrestling shirt, go through Homage, because they're at least the kind that people look at you and you're like, that's a really cool shirt, man. Doesn't matter, you know what I mean? It's they're not like, oh, it's a Bullet Club shirt or something. These are like, you can find Legion of Doom shirts. You can get,
Raw's War.
The creme de la creme, as they say. Rises to the top. Oh, that's a superplex. We missed that.
Finish your drink. No.
Mm-mm.
How do you spell Homage?
Real fast. We abolished that rule real quick.
What's the spelling on Homage?
Homage.
Because now you have me.
I'm telling you, go to the wrestling section.
I'm there.
Savio, go. Oh, Luthez press. Bang. Dude, that move, that used to be a finishing move. You used to literally, Luthez would pick you up and slam you down, basically a type of spine buster. And it was so violent. It was as if it was a Kane tombstone, which is so much better than the Undertaker's tombstone. And the only reason I'm saying this is because Justin isn't here to argue with me. So I'm going to go ahead and get this taken real fast and then move on. So, Kane's tombstone is better than the Undertaker's. Justin, I'm going to have to listen to this to hear it. Yeah, I'm a dick. Come on, Steve.
No, I agree with you, actually.
You do? Do you really?
That Kane's is better than Undertaker's?
Yo, what the fuck did you just say?
Yo, what the fuck is up, Kyle? Yeah, dude. Sorry.
And I have somebody who agrees with me. So.
It's better.
We got 3-1 right now. Like, okay, I guess, or 1-3. You're at 1-3 right now. No way is it better.
It is.
Yes, it is.
I mean, listen. Here's the thing, right? They're both very good. Like, they're both like the best. Just Kane's is just more. It's just more brutal. Just stronger.
But you have to
more.
Hold on.
Violent.
It's the end. But with Takers, it's the end. Like it's the end of your life.
Fine, you get to do
the character.
That's a pin. That's not the tombstone. I'm not talking about the pin.
It's the end of your life.
I'm not talking about the.
No, not that.
I'm talking about the physical tombstone.
I am
coming down the move. It's way more violent and aggressive than it's Kane.
Right, but there's a reason for that though. Kane's character is more
tombstone.
Aggressive. Hold on. Oh,
that makes it better.
Double reverse.
But it's different because you have to tell. Oh, I thought that would be really. Anyway.
Cool. I thought he was just gonna hang himself. Oh my god!
Yeah, so did I.
That could have gone real bad, real fast. This is like when you tell a joke and you're like, the joke has run its course now. Don't tell the joke anymore. But then you keep telling it and it gets better somehow. Like I was so out on this match 4 minutes ago, and now I'm like, Oh, this has gotten really good.
Yeah.
I can't look away from this.
Yeah, it totally ended the debate. We'll have to finish that debate, though, because I'm not done with that argument.
Ah!
I'd rather watch this match.
Old school guardrails too. That's awesome.
Yeah, I still
That's
like
some
those
ECW
better.
shit right there. Me too, but you just can't have them. They're dangerous.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Plus, you can do so much more. You can slam people into the pad ones now so much more. Like you can do more with them. Once you hit those guardrails and you push them back, okay, you're on the person.
I just like the way it looks. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I understand why they stopped. It makes sense. I just, I'm an old school guy.
Mm.
Me too.
But I dig it.
EC dub, babe. EC dub.
All right. Oh, that's funny. I'm just gonna put you on my shoulder.
It's just smart. It's just smart. Let's go, Savio. Although I have no doubt about who's winning this match.
Right.
Okay, are we gonna see Savio ass?
I'm gonna drink on an ass attempt.
Ass attempt. Drink.
Drink. Come on, Savio. Bang, there we go, bud. Go get it. Come on,
That
bud.
was awesome. That was
Wow,
awesome.
that was violent. That was 12 or 14 inches away. Who knows? JR. Wow, what a goof. Not the greatest.
Are we just gonna fight? Is this episode gonna turn into like a fight between you and I? Too sweet yourself.
I'll too sweet those guys who think Gorilla's better. Bang.
But you're by yourself on that one.
All right, come on, Steve.
Everybody, honest
End
question.
this for six.
Honest question. How big is Batista's dick?
Only I understand that joke, and maybe 5 people who are listening to this. But that is a great joke.
Okay. All right, it's a reference. I thought you were just asking me that, Justin.
Well, find out, dude.
I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I was like, how am I supposed to even begin to answer that?
I'm sitting here Googling it.
What are the stats?
Give me the stats.
So I feel like if you're listening to this, you know what that's from, and I'm sorry that I totally stole that, but fuck, it's so funny when it happens, and it's more of a nod than a steal.
I don't know what that is.
I love
really
that.
don't.
So basically, thank you to that podcast for getting me back into wrestling. So, thanks. I'm gonna steal your jokes.
All right, I'll give you a quick jump. So, Bruce Pritchard's podcast, they usually do one. You've listened to a couple episodes. Bruce Pritchard's podcast. If you're listening to this, you've probably listened to that. He does a Q&A at the end.
Yeah.
And one week, this dude gave this real intricate, very detailed, thoughtful question. And it got to the end. And he goes, so my main question is, how big is Batista's dick?
I think you told me about this before.
It's funny every time.
And Bruce just was like, I'm not answering. And about 90 seconds go by before Conrad's like, all right, I guess we'll move on. So it's very good.
I'm not even going to dignify that with a response, sir.
Never. And what the best part is once, maybe every 3-4 months, Conrad will slip that one where he'll be like, super detailed question here, Bruce. Blah, 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 blah. So the big main question is, how big is Batista's dick? And I think they've done like 8 minutes of silence. It's like a chunk in the podcast, and you're like, zap ahead, zap ahead, zap ahead, zap ahead, zap ahead, zap ahead,
You
zap
know
ahead,
how
zap
it
ahead,
ends. You know what the result is going to be.
It's really funny. It's really funny every time. And I'm glad that even though people who are like, I'm glad that even though you guys didn't understand the joke, that it still took you off guard, which is great.
I mean, it's a perfect question in many ways.
So they're both allowed to tag and have them count
Yeah.
corners? Okay.
So like Savio has 3 and Austin has 3, right?
Yeah. And Savio wins. Nice.
Bang! Oh no! Savio! Let's go!
What a
Think
great
about
night.
that. Stone Cold Steve Austin just lost a match to Savio Vega.
I know.
That's a thing that happened. If you told a non-wrestling fan that, see this guy Savio Vega? He beat Stone Cold in a strap match. They'd be like, bullshit, he did.
The fuck he does.
Stone Cold never lost a match, right? It's like, no, he did. He lost a lot of matches.
He's still just like, fuck you, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. He's got fired.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fine.
And guess where he shows up on Monday?
WCW.
WCW.
Does he actually?
Yeah, I don't think it's right away, but yeah.
Yep.
That's hilarious.
It's not right away, but it's within a month or a couple, 90 days. They usually, it's a 90-day contract, like a no-compete clause.
Yeah.
Non-compete clause, thank you. Listen, I've had Justin, Jordan, so you don't get to correct people.
I mean, someone needs to.
I'm not.
Liar. That better be vodka next week.
Yeah.
So let's do a quick.
Cassie would be like, "Are you serious? Why did you just pour all that vodka into a jug?"
It's for the pod.
Let's do a quick jump to the butcher block.
Let's do it.
All right.
Yeah, baby.
So last weekend.
A living name. Wait, guys, sorry, hold on.
Hold on. Yeah.
Yeah, Shawn
You're about
Michaels
to
is
see one of
logging
the
on to
living
AOL.
memes. Shawn Michaels on a computer.
Look at that thing.
He has no. By the way, if anyone ever finds that hat and buys it for me, I will love them forever. Look at that. He's just staring at it.
Fucking waves type thing is killing me.
I have no idea.
Hey, it's the guy that beat Ron Simmons. No.
Goddamn.
So let's take a quick stop at the butcher shop here.
Yeah.
So
Hit us up, bud.
Last week made it was a long cook. Made 4 racks of ribs. Made 2 pork and 2 beef baby back ribs. Smoked with hickory, with some hickory chunks, for about 7 hours. It came out pretty solid, but I do have this one quick. There we go. Little action. I don't know if you can see that. I'll probably have to send it there.
No, that looks good.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Oh yeah.
Smoked them for a while, and then these are the pork ribs as well. I'll do a more formal thing for us, but just to put it out there for the butcher shop there. Smoked them for a while. They came out great, nice and tender, and pretty big success here at the shop. So
nice.
so that's the quick stop at the butcher block. It's been a meat-filled summer so far.
Actually did a little barbecuing myself this evening. A couple steak tips, potatoes, corn on the cob.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
Came out nice.
Oh yeah.
I think this is actually one of the first Yokozuna matches I've actually watched.
Probably be the last.
Yeah.
Unless we go back and watch very specific stuff, because I think this is one of his last matches.
What's up with the tennis racket?
Not to be a Debbie Downer, but I'm just saying.
So that's just Jim's thing?
Because he always has, because his mama, because my mama has a fucking tennis court in the back of her house, so I was going to have a tennis racket.
I can respect it.
I like how later he still has the tennis racket, but it's in like the tennis racket like cover. And this one he has sort of the unsheathed tennis racket. His 80s gimmick was that his mother is like insanely rich, so he gets all his money from his mom, and she has a expansive, palatial pad and stuff like. Mm-hmm.
So that's why he's always gonna get the tennis racket.
Are we gonna do some of that song right now? Is that what we're gonna do?
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let's go, big boys.
Yokozuna's not Japanese, right?
No, he's Samoan.
Yeah.
He's the Rock's cousin, baby. Him and the Rock are like, tight, as they say. I guess they
Is he
were.
still kicking or no?
No, he died.
He dies like a couple years from now, yeah.
Drink on death.
Yeah, I will.
Vader died a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Really, Vader did? Oh shit.
Yeah, a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Heart failure.
Drink on that, Jeff.
No.
Let's go, boys. Oh boy.
Please just do it.
Oh, I
time.
love it. It's Vader. Vader's being a little bitch.
He was a defensive lineman, I think, right?
By the way, he still has the cover on. It's a Wilson.
I thought he didn't have one on. No, I don't think he did before.
No,
I think
he's got the cover on.
I'm not kidding. I think he put it in to the
Did he
cover.
put it back on?
I think he did.
That's
Like,
awesome.
holy shit, I can't get this
That's
thing
fucking
fucked
great.
up. My mom's gonna kill me.
God damn, it's my mom's. Let me borrow it.
yeah. Just sumo wrestler.
Okay, hold on, though.
For fuck's sake.
I'm break note. A, okay, hold on. A, he's not. B, Vader played for the University of Colorado, and if in real life wanted to just annihilate Yokozuna, would.
Yoko's pretty fucking solid, though. I mean, he's a big boy.
Oh, dude.
It's not, John, it's not about size, it's about technique. Vader knows how to hit somebody. Vader played college football. It's different. Yokozuna never was a Yokozuna. Sorry for all you kayfabe only guys out there, but he's Samoan. He's not Japanese.
But Samoans have a very long history of wrestling prowess.
Again, I'm not arguing that. I'm arguing that if Vader wanted to beat the shit out of Yokozuna, he would. And there wouldn't be a thing Yokozuna could do about it.
Fair enough.
Sorry. There wouldn't. $660. He's not $660. Are you serious? When they get outrageous with that shit, that bothers me.
Oh,
Call him 400 pounds. And I'm like, okay, yeah, he's 400 pounds. Calling him 660 fucking pounds. Come on. That's ridiculous. He'd be dead. He would have had a heart attack already in the ring. He'd be dead already. That's like, what was that show that was on like TLC? Like they couldn't get out of their beds and stuff, and they had to like remove walls.
My
Like
600-pound life.
that's that.
Yeah, my 600-pound life.
660 pounds.
Hey,
Thank
man,
you.
fair.
My 600
Fair.
pound life.
Hey man, you don't know his life. Okay.
He's got. I'll drink on ass.
You're right, but I
Speaking
can
of.
tell the difference between a 400-pound and 600-pound person.
Same. Oh.
Thank you, John.
Here's the thing: if Yoko had just gotten his ass into shape, like you can be a big boy. Look at Rikishi. Look at guys like Braun Strowman. You can be a big boy if you take care of
Rikishi's
yourself.
better, but like
Just-
example,
He
but yeah.
he never wanted to take care of himself.
It works though. I mean,
And again, I love that the ref is trying to separate these two. If like, what are you gonna do?
it's like trying to separate
No doesn't
two, like,
always mean no.
two like feral dogs. Like you're not gonna do anything. You're gonna
That's
get your
right,
arm.
like-
You're gonna get your like
oh,
arm
okay. Let me
caught.
just jump in between here.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
Right.
You gonna slam them?
Not a chance in fucking hell.
Rock bottom.
The original Rock.
Truly. I'll drink to that.
Samoa bottom.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you know what's crazy? You know, if Roman Reigns stole the Rock bottom and called it the Samoan bottom, I'd be like, okay, calling him out, huh?
It'd
Just
have to be
telling
something cool.
telling
It'd
your
have to
uncle,
have a better
I'm
name.
head of the table.
Yeah, it would have to be. It have to be something to do with
Well, okay.
management.
Again, just brain, just.
No, I got you. I got you.
Yeah, fine.
No,
Name it something better,
I'm
but
with you. I'm with you on the idea.
steal his move. Steal
Call
the
it
people's
like-
elbow.
You'd call it like the big dog, or the
No, they don't do that
bark,
anymore.
Yeah. Oh,
or like the Superman
Because now you're just
slam.
trolling me.
Yeah, I am. Sorry, I'm just talking shit about Roman Reigns.
Oh,
No, the
now
dog
you're
bite.
just trolling me, you ass.
The dog
Oh, my
bite.
God,
Yeah,
exactly.
it'd be something
hit him.
fucking
Oh, here we go.
dumb. Sorry.
The hashtag would be the most important. Hashtag.
It's
dog
gotta
bite.
be good for that SEO. If it's not good for the search engine optimization, then it cannot be done.
No, it'd have to be something to do with his current gig table or
Yeah.
gimmick killer. So maybe you could do head of the table, or
I like head of the table.
Head of the table is actually all right. Yeah.
Get out of my chair.
Yeah.
I don't know. You have to do something with that. I'm not really sure what it would be.
Oh no.
I just think if you just sold,
Holy sh-
listen, you know, fuck The Rock.
Is Cornette
you're
about to
wrong.
take this right now?
No.
No.
Drink on ass.
Oof.
Yep. There's a whole lot of ass shaking on right now.
There's a lot of cake.
That was a lot of ass.
A lot of thickness happening.
Yeah. That thickness. Vader's like, now it's my turn.
Only I actually hit it.
Yeah.
What a
I
fucking
hit you with,
stupid
and I hit you with
match
my
that was.
nuts. I
What a
hit you
shitty
with
match
nuts
that was.
first.
So lame. So lame.
Yeah.
For a second, I thought you said no way, and I was like, are we really fighting over this?
Is this the hill we die on?
Andrew's taking off his elbow pads. He's like, oh.
This is bullshit.
No, I'd be unstrapping
Yeah.
like Kurt Angle. Disrespectful, like.
Beware the dog.
Speaking of Roman Reigns, beware
All
the
right,
dog.
what's the non-main event gonna be?
Oh yeah, that's weird.
Oh,
Well, I guess we'll see.
It's not that I don't listen. Roman Reigns is a great performer. Joe Anoa'i is a great guy. Overcome
I'm
cancer,
talking shit.
leukemia, great guy. Roman Reigns is a piece of fucking shit, and he's never. I don't want
Did the
him
King
to be
die?
the champion anymore. I want him
Yeah.
to go. I didn't say that. I said I want him to go away. Go away.
What the fuck is this ad?
What?
This is awesome.
We have Al Sharpton, Jesus.
What are we
and-
watching?
It's the King.
First of all, there's
What?
an ad of the
What?
pay-per-view. Oh,
King of the Ring. Oh, okay, so there's like pharaohs
Hey.
and
Oh, King of the Ring 1998. Interesting. Or, oh, that's 96. However, I've noticed this year, we get King of the Ring 98 coming up in
Yes,
like a
we do.
couple weeks.
Yes, we do.
Oh boy. I mean that we should think about a get together for that. 'Cause that's a one of one.
is that Sunny in there?
Yeah, it was. This was very early, Sonny.
Mm-hmm. I like the King's look here, though. He's like, weirdly, I feel like this is like a modern king. Like, I feel like this is what he would wear in like 2021.
That's Mr. Perfect.
No, I was talking about. No, what am I talking about? Oof. JR. I don't know why I was like mixing that up in my mind.
Yeah, you were confusing me. I'm like, where is
I
he?
really was. I
I looked in. I was like,
I'm like disgusted with myself.
listen, it happens. Hey,
It's because I just saw
we don't-
King in that
we don't judge
Buck
here.
Wild ad.
we've all been.
so-
Listen, and also
I'm slightly
we
inebriated.
all had a couple
Already.
tasty adult beverages. We're prone to make mistakes 2 hours into the pod.
Yeah.
That
fair.
will happen.
Yeah, it actually, yeah, that's true.
Gold dust.
Oh, hey, look at Marlena.
Yeah.
Gold Dust.
I'm
This is
in
an
on that.
old school Gold Dust entrance too. Where they,
Yeah.
they slow the camera frame rate down.
Get you a girl who
And
smokes a
Marlena.
fucking fat cigar. That shit's cool as hell.
It's a great character.
Yeah.
Seems like they had more women back then
Oh,
than now.
this is gonna be a fucking squash match. They had more manager women. They didn't have any wrestling women. But now everybody's a wrestler.
Is that
There's
Vader
no
without
lady
his mask?
managers anymore.
Holy shit.
That's Owen Hart.
Yeah.
That's Owen. Vader with no mask. And that guy who I actually Ahmed Johnson, there he is. Actually forgot his name.
This is the kids.
That guy. Oh no! Oh, ew, ew, oh
Don't
God.
bring him back to life.
Stop! Just
That's
stop.
rude. I shouldn't say that.
That's sick. That's hideous.
Oh, I love that. That's fucking hilarious. The lick of the lip right for the last one. Let's dig in, boys. Let's do it.
I don't like that. Ahmed's like, bro, what the fuck was that? And it was
Drink on.
true love's, and it was true love's kiss that brought you back to life. He's just mad about it. Who's this guy? Who's this fucking jabroni?
Jobber Joe.
Jabroni jobber. Just right.
Hey man, you want to get thrown through a door for $100? Come on, Ahmed's gonna
Why not?
nail you to the door, but we'll give you $100.
You look pretty
That
cool.
absolutely is that was the conversation. I refuse to believe it was not.
Hey, no, I'm not. I'm just.
That's it.
It might have taken a little
What?
longer, but that was probably pretty much the conversation.
Pretty much.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Maybe it was
Listen,
100. Maybe it was.
You're gonna make
Maybe it was
$100.
100.
Lights out.
You're
Lights
gonna
out.
be on TV. Hey, you're gonna be on TV. Ah, shit.
Yeah, dude. $100 as well. That's right. All right.
Yeah, there we go. When did? All right. Everybody's back.
Yeah, I think that all took us. I think
All
we thought it was
there,
gonna be-
which is nice to see.
He's already in the ring. Nice.
I think we were expecting a
Oh yeah,
Ahmed
that's
Johnson
awesome.
match. Like what? I thought.
I mean,
why
you
would
don't get a
Yeah.
Undertaker Gold Dust match. Don't mind if I do.
But for the Intercontinental title, I think.
For real.
Yeah, I think this is like a.
I thought that's what they said.
Yeah, this is a title match.
But
Is it a coffin match? Because there is a coffin.
what's happening?
Or were they talking about was the Ahmed one
What a
the
weird
title match?
Well, right. If they showed me this whole thing about Ahmed Johnson, then why is the Undertaker?
I just saw Goldust make out with Ahmed Johnson against his will.
Are you telling
And,
me?
I would. I'd like to know why.
Are you telling me it was for nothing?
Is that what you're saying to me?
Why would you do that?
I also want to know why there's a coffin.
Well, because I get the
Justin
Undertaker.
just disappeared.
He's doing his thing.
I was like,
Yeah, it's a casket match. Okay. Because the
This
refs
is
are
awesome.
opening it.
nice and fluffy. That's true.
Ouch.
Yeah, that ruined Shawn Michaels' career. Probably don't do that.
Yeah. Not yet.
Well, not yet.
It's crazy. I know, but
I mean, you're not wrong.
it's not a good idea. It's not a good idea in principle. Like, don't throw somebody onto a big piece of wood unless you make sure it's gonna do exactly what you want it to do.
All right.
I know, kayfabe only, guys, but at least think about what the fuck you're doing. It literally almost ruined his career.
I
I
mean,
feel
I
like
got
that
it.
was that's like a freak accident. I don't know.
It was also flat. Remember, it was the flat one.
Okay,
Oh yeah.
it was, and I'm with that. But I guess my point overall is, like, obviously you can't practice that spot, but make sure that put it sideways. Like, don't throw him long ways. Like if you go and look at the whole thing, it's like this was not set up well. Like, you're not.
I'd have to watch it again. But,
It's
I mean, I wouldn't doubt that.
staged.
I mean,
Like, it's
one thing with like tables, when you throw someone through, like even a stack of tables, is they're worked, right? So like they're made to break through.
Mhm.
You can set it up. So I
Well,
can
that's
see what you
exactly
mean.
like.
Yeah, I get your point. It's just that you're kind of armchair quarterbacking a little bit because
Old school.
Also true.
Old school.
Also true. Justin,
It was
old
23
school,
years
baby.
ago.
I'll drink on that. No, listen. Justin, you're exactly right. I'm looking
Which is my
back
favorite
on it
thing.
going, why did you do that? Because if he landed, 2 feet, a foot
Taker's cool.
differently, it wouldn't have done that.
Taker is so cool. I will say though, to defend what they were saying earlier, no one was saying Taker isn't sick. No one was saying that. No one was saying Taker isn't bad. All they were saying was all they were expressing is the very wrong opinion that the Tombstone is more vicious from Kane.
It
And
is.
that's fine. It's not. Shush. It's not.
Listen, it's like it's comparing apples to oranges as far as I'm concerned. There's
Because
two
they're very
different.
different characters while they're being one.
Yes, exactly. And I like Kane's better.
You like Kane more?
No, I just like his. I like his particular. That looked so bad. I usually love that move from Goldust, but that looks so bad.
Yeah, that's terrible. Let's.
I
drink that
actually like Undertaker a lot better as a character. I just like. First of all, I like that
See,
even though it
that
was
was
terrible.
a lame tombstone.
That sucked.
That was a
but
crappy tombstone.
Here's the thing. It's elevated by the fact that Goldust
You know who
was
would-
like, I'm going to use your move.
Yeah, I mean, he's an actor, right?
And I'm a fan of that. I feel like
Exactly.
Goldust does do that a lot, steal people's moves. And I like that.
That's one thing. And again,
He does a lot earlier in his career, yeah.
Yeah, because he was really playing on the actor gimmick, you know.
Oh, I see. Yep.
Yeah.
And that's a really great thing that I know that fuck it, we're gonna talk about new something first again for a minute. Our newer stuff. Recently released talent Velveteen Dream had a great angle with Ricochet, and the whole storyline was based on I'm better than you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not better
Yep.
not like a, I can do anything better than you thing. It's no. I'm better at everything than you. So they were taking each other's moves and doing them throughout the match. And it was such a simple but amazing storyline. And I think you can sum up NXT with that one sentence. Simple stories, amazing delivery.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But anyways,
That storyline was
awesome.
awesome.
It was awesome. And like the whole Aleister Black, I mean, I know that Velveteen had a pretty controversial end, so and I'm not going to comment on that because, I don't want to like, dismiss anything that happened or anything like that. But because there's still an investigation going on, so I'm not trying to be rude or anything. But that was one thing that was him that the storylines were fucking incredible. It was like the one with Aleister Black, the whole thing is based on Aleister saying Velveteen's name, but he would never say it. Like that whole thing was amazing. The Gargano storyline they had, just everything
That was
fucking
great.
amazing. So anyway, I hope that everything works out.
Velveteen Dream might end up going down like our generation CM Punk, where he has this really meteoric rise in his promotion and then just sort of never kind of comes back to wrestling. I can see him doing so many other things.
I hope that's not true, but I also hope what he's accused of isn't true.
Like I could see him just being like, I don't need wrestling.
Maybe.
I
Well,
want him to come back. He
so
was awesome. He was one of my
thoughts
favorite
on-
guys, but
Thoughts on the Undertaker's? Just smashed my phone. Thoughts on the Undertaker's purple? I know it's an old school, but I really like the purple.
no, the purple's better when you have like it. That's what it's hard though. Like for John, right? You never saw him with the purple, right? Exactly. You never saw him with the purple. So why would you like? I get nostalgic for the purple. I think it's one of those things where he should have pulled it out every couple of years, but he didn't. He totally changed to like MMA Undertaker, which is fine. But the purple, like he started in mostly purple. It was great. Like coming down the ring with the purple gloves, the purple like undercoat, the purple under hat. Like his hat was black, but underneath was purple. Like you guys know how much I love the hats. Like love the two-tone. Like look, blue, green, like love the two-tone. That was dope as shit.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Oh wow!
this isn't my favorite look. I think like the next gen of the look where he kind of just gets the all black with the big hat is like probably my favorite. But I mean, he's always had a purple like theme, right? Like it's always been there in like the logo or just the entrances and stuff like that.
Yep.
It's the.
Did it just break off?
Yeah,
it did. The boots and gloves right now are a little too like comic book for me.
So we drink on botch of the.
The refs are like, oh no, what do we do now?
John, the comic book thing, that's accurate.
It is
right.
very comic.
It looks very comic booky.
And that's a choice. It's not wrong. It's just not my fave. Like
Keep
right
in mind,
now,
though, 95 or not, what are we, 96? So this wasn't like they were doing it with comic books in thought. This wasn't like, oh, the Marvel universe is so popular. No. This just was his character. He likes black and purple.
I mean, comic books
And I
are
think
still comic books, but yeah.
That's different.
I will say this is one of my favorite Gold Dust looks. I like the
Dude,
white
John, in the
with
90s.
gold.
John, in the 90s. Actually, shit. When did hold on? In the 90s, comic books were at their lowest they ever were.
Yeah, it was bad, wasn't it?
Oh, really?
Marvel sold most of their stuff to Sony in 98. They sold
X-Men,
Spider-Man and the X-Men.
Fantastic Four,
Fantastic Four.
And Fantastic Four. Yeah, I was going to say.
To Sony. And that's why you got the Tobey Maguire and the shitty Fantastic Four movies.
Mm-hmm.
Comics were shit. So this was definitely
I'm glad you said
related.
It makes me so happy that you just said Tobey Maguire and then the shitty Fantastic Four movies. Because the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies, besides the third one, not shitty.
We're
pretty okay.
Awesome.
Actually, pretty fucking good.
The first Spider-Man is fucking dope. He's flipping the things out the first time and then smashes into the thing, you're just like, yup, I'm in. Yep. Okay.
Spider-Man 2 is legitimately a pretty cool fucking movie. Go. You've played Spider-Man, the video game, good. Right?
Oh, the PS2 one was excellent.
PS2 one. I'm talking about the PS4 Spider-Man game.
Yeah.
You've played that, right, Andrew?
No, the PS4 one is dope. But
okay, good. I had like a mini I had to be like
excellent.
It's fucking awesome.
Yes. Spider-Man games are the best.
Pretty much, yeah, pretty universal.
That looked pretty ferocious to me, sirs.
Listen, it's Undertaker's is methodical, and that's not a bad. It's not a bad thing. No one is saying it's a bad.
It's not a bad thing. It's just not as good.
No. When did he get in there?
My boy.
I had no idea this was happening.
Can't get out of the mandible claw. Nothing you're gonna do. When did they switch him in?
The lid's not on and he locked it.
I thought he had a lighter.
I know.
I thought he had like a lighter.
Oh, wrestling, you got me again.
Yeah.
No, for real. They legitimately got me this time. God damn
yeah, I forgot about that.
Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. None of us thought that was going to happen.
I forgot that happened.
They got me.
Me too.
Also, very, very. I don't know who it was, but someone posted a meme that was very poignant to this particular situation.
In the group chat?
In the group chat, yeah. It was like a Simpsons meme.
Oh, the mankind.
Oh, yeah.
The Simpsons one. We should just post that. We should definitely just post that.
Yeah, it's fair.
We will.
It's so fucking good.
Oh, can we zoom in on Paul Bear's face?
I can't take credit for it. I didn't do it, so whatever.
He's gone. Better get him out of there. I agree.
Yeah. It's not like where he lives.
Yeah, because I mean,
oh
my god! Oh my
god! Holy shit! Absolutely incredible.
Can we please screenshot that?
Holy shit, dude!
Please.
No.
I just want that as a T-shirt.
Oh,
You know what's
Oh
great?
my god.
You know
Oh.
what's unfortunate is I felt my face do it with him, and then I kind of like
You're in the moment with him.
I was and then I kind of just like I kind of zoomed in on the dark circles, and I started like that's what got me was the Festa the Gomez
boy.
Adams thing.
That was ridiculous.
Holy shit. That was a very interesting pay-per-view for
Yeah.
sure.
What a clusterfuck indeed, huh?
yeah.
It was a clusterfuck.
Hey man, we wanted one that was a shit show.
So
We got it.
We said let's make.
That was it. Yeah.
that wasn't a title match then. At the end, that was weird.
No, that was the replay on Raw because they had to redo the match and shit because of the power outages and stuff. So yeah, that was a weird fucking pay-per-view.
Yeah.
But also one of the funniest, most entertaining pay-per-views that we've watched in a long damn time. I don't know if
Yeah,
I've
that was
laughed this
wild.
hard in a while, boys.
It's
That
true.
was wild.
Yeah, I like Mark Merrow. He was good.
All right.
Like, interesting.
Yeah, that was again from what we go through in '98 to what we're doing now. Like, whew, that was weird. We were super into him, and in '98 we're just like, get off my screen.
I don't know. Now I've flipped
Yeah.
on Mark Merrow. I'm into him. Totally into him.
Get more.
Well,
black
you like
men.
the Wild Man though. You like
Well,
the
no,
Wild Man.
I like genuinely before I even saw Wild Man. I like Mark Merrow. Like, he makes me not like him, and that makes me like him. Like,
And that's
in a
fair.
weird.
And that's
it's
fair.
just-
'Cause that's the
it's
point of the
just-
heel.
He really, like, I'm not kidding when I say, like, there was at first before like it clicked for me. I was like, fuck, I fucking like go away. I hate you. I don't want to see you on my screen. I don't want to see you wrestle. And then I was like, you fucking got me, Mark. You fucking got me, dude. Like, that's exactly what you're trying to do. Like, you don't want me to see you. You want me to be annoyed. And I was like, fuck, you did it. You know what I mean? And it's not in the same way as like another. What I realized was it's not like a thing where it's like, oh, you're so boring. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, whatever, blah blah blah. It was always
No,
just
it's
like,
not like
oh,
a Steve Jackson thing.
I want to see someone beat the shit out of you, Mark Merrow. Like, you know, and that's exactly what his job is. So I can't hate him for that. I hate him, but I can't hate him. You know.
Perfect.
Yeah. What a wild.
All right.
What a wild pay-per-view.
This was man.
That's a good
I told
one.
you guys
Out of
this is going to be
control.
out of
Let's do
control.
some final thoughts.
I think when I sent the text message to the group, I was like, "Hey, let's do this one. It's going to be a complete shit show."
And
Everyone was like, "Great, let's do it. Like, this will be fun." And it did not fucking disappoint.
It's true.
So we're going to wrap up here. Thank you guys for listening. Share it. Facebook, Instagram, all the cool stuff.
and most importantly, have some fun.
Yeah, this was great, man. This was awesome. And we're going to keep doing these. We're going to keep doing these little special episodes. We're going to keep popping them out every once in a while. So Stay tuned. The more you and our next special episode is from Super Fan Nick. We're going to do SummerSlam 91, boys.
It's gonna be good.
We're going to sit down together, I think. I think we're going to try to do that as a together episode. Like, let's
cool.
figure that out. Right?
Yeah.
For Nick, let's do it. So, for Justin, John, Jordan, the Triple J's of the podcasting world, I'm Andrew. Thank you guys for listening so much. This is the Watchalong Express. God damn! Have a good night, guys.
We're out. Peace.
Later.
Good